Okay. So I think this is working now. But now we only have one person watching. So to that one person watching, which is probably Eddie at this point. Maybe not. I don't know. Hang on, let's see
No,
if this...
not me. I got Ed Sheeran
Ed
on
Sheeran.
live at somewhere.
You're an Ed Sheeran fan?
I'm definitely an Ed Sheeran fan, man.
Okay. So this is no longer buffering on YouTube. I'm watching it. Let's hope it stays that way, because this is stupid. Not a fan of Restream at this point. This is the exact same issue that Guy had the one time he tried to use it. So I don't know. We're just gonna go with it and see what happens. Okay. So okay, back to what were you talking about? Eddie, how are you, bud?
Deckers. I'm good. You? How's your Upper Decker situation going? Good?
It's going, that's for sure. Hang on, I'm getting work messages too. Okay. So nothing important. Perfect. All right. So, okay. So guys that came back into the chat, we do appreciate you coming by again for the 14th time. Thank you, Josh. Looking good. Okay. It's done. It's working. We're going to just run with it and go with that.
Don't touch anything.
I'm not touching anything. I'm not opening iRacing. We're just going to talk about it today. Big news in the sim racing world. Eddie, let's talk about this. Indoor AG filed for bankruptcy. Parent company to Fanatec.
Okay.
Thoughts? What's going to happen? What do you pay attention to any of this crap? Keep dropping my vape.
One, I'm a guy. I got mine, and I'm okay with that. Whatever happens, happens. As long as my shit still works, don't care.
So,
but
go ahead.
On a grander scheme of things, I think Fanatec has a foundation and a pretty decent grip. Not as good as it may have once been, but I still think Fanatec is a brand that has a pretty good base. It's got the ecosystem. It's got a lot of stuff. I think I don't know what happened with the sale, but I think if they allow them to sell it or whatever the holdup is, if somebody swoops in and buys it and does right by the consumers and stuff like that, I think there's a lot of potential there. With that said, I don't know if I'd still buy my stuff tomorrow. It's going to cause a lot of uproar. People are going to want to sell their stuff and get out of it. And if you're smart, that's when you get the swoop up the deals, man.
Well, so as we talked, I don't know if we talked about this, but I think when I was in Houston, Corsair had put a bid in to buy Indoor AG. And I don't think, maybe Fanatec's products didn't have enough RGB on it, so they thought that maybe that wasn't a good purchase idea.
That checks out.
But I don't know what happened with that. I don't know if Corsair bought the IP from Fanatec. I don't know if
something about the FTC stepped in or something.
Yeah, I think it was the German version of the FTC with this like the Stuttgart or something. I don't remember what it was called. May have blocked the sale. I don't know why, but I know that from what I read, Indoor AG was $100 million or 100 million euros in debt to banks, and they forced a restructure a couple months ago.
Paying back the loans or something, and then they forced all that stuff.
Yeah, and then they forced the CEO to step down and to restructure the company. And I don't know, I've heard, and this is all speculation, so I can't really say much on it other than what I've read in the comments. I don't know if this is true. I don't know if it's hashtag fake news or not, but I've heard that the CEO or former CEO of Indoor was like tanking the company because if he can't have it, no one will. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I've read.
I've seen those comments too.
Yeah. Again, pure speculation. I have no idea if that's true or not.
Unfortunately, some people are like that. This was totally not out of the realm of possibilities.
No.
So.
No, but that does put my. Now I'm curious. Like I was gonna buy the V3s like in a couple weeks or a week or two, and the pedals, and now I don't know if I should. Should I wait? I know you stand by the product, and it works great for you. But I would hate to buy into something and then either I don't get the product because for whatever reason they stop shipping them. 2, I hate for my money to go into it and then I don't get the product. I don't hear anything back. The company folds and I don't get my money back because they're not cheap. So like there's a lot of what ifs right now.
Are you paying cash?
Yeah. Well, not cash, but I'm using my debit. Well, I guess I would use my credit card because it would be better protections on it. I can get the money back. But then I'd have to go through all that crap.
I mean, it wouldn't be that much crap. I mean, it'd probably be pretty cut and dry. Oh, you paid for this? Oh, you didn't get it? Let's check into it. Oh, okay. Here's your money back.
Adam St. John in the chat. Welcome, bud. Yeah, I feel you. I understand. I was looking at the Moza stuff too, and because they're a good alternative. I don't think the ecosystem's there quite yet.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I was looking at the Moza stuff as a possibility because then I truly like the truck sim wheel that Moza has. I know it's ridiculous, but I drive a lot of trucks in American Truck Sim and even ETS, and it's a crap load of fun. So I don't know. I'm kind of maybe at a standstill for a little bit, just to kind of see and wait what happens. If not, then I don't know. There's a lot of options.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good options out there. But at that price point, I think that Fanatec has the best product.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll see what happens.
I'd buy mine again.
Yeah.
I'd buy mine again in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see what happens, I guess. Truck race went really well. Season 24. Truck race went really well. It was very clean. I was very impressed to watch it. I would love to watch the races tonight, but I'm scared at this point to do anything else because this isn't working today, and I don't know why. I'm glad it's working now. But I'm afraid to start iRacing. Somehow the 2 streams that I did on Tuesday and Wednesday night went perfectly, and then today it just doesn't want to work at all. So not sure what's going on. Not sure if it's a computer thing or if it's a restream thing, but it seems to be working, and we're going to leave it at that.
Well, if you want to play them, just don't touch yourself, and according to Duvendag, it won't slow the stream down.
So I guess I was just too distracted to do that last night. Is that what I've been doing wrong?
I guess.
Man, I didn't know OBS had a function like that. That's interesting.
Yeah, buddy.
That's ridiculous. Freaking Duvendag. Do it. Let's see those replays. Yeah, I don't. Josh, you just want to see me talk about you all freaking night again.
Do it. Do the roar.
We're okay. You guys, all right. Hang on, I gotta modify my monitor file. This is not gonna go well.
Roll that beautiful Blaine footage.
Hang on, iRacing's thinking about it.
These kickoffs are stupid.
Oh yeah, everyone, there is a football game on right now. I thought about trying to stream it for about 2.5 seconds, then I was like, well, I guess it couldn't really happen. It couldn't be any worse than the beginning of this stream. So what the hell's the difference? Grand Prix, no replays. Trucks, Las Vegas. Let's do the truck race first. Loading, supposedly. We'll see. I don't think that's an accurate statement.
We'll see.
Yeah. How's the football game? Who's winning?
Texans by 3.
Yeah, buddy. Go Texans. I don't even watch football. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Who are they playing?
The Bears.
The Bears. Again, don't watch that either, so I wouldn't know what the fuck's going on. It's loading.
Could care less about either team, but you know.
It's loading. Let's see what happens. Man, the names are all screwed up. Yes, Adam, it is a preseason game. Is this the first game? The first preseason game?
Yeah, it's the Hall of Fame game.
The Hall of Fame game.
Yeah.
Interesting. Keep dropping.
In Canton, Ohio.
All right. Okay, it loaded. And the stream did die. I don't even think there was there any wrecks in this race? Oh yeah, there was one at the beginning. There was a caution at the beginning. Dude, I'm not. This is not working. What is happening? Trading paints isn't loading now. Oh, hey, look, now it's going. Oh my god.
Give it a second, mister. It takes uno minuto.
Right?
Udo.
Eddie's driving some Craftsman truck.
Yes.
Is it gonna load? There it goes.
Yes.
Taking its sweet time.
Yes.
Come on, trading paints. You can. There we go. Okay. Let's go to here, I guess. Watch to see when the pace truck comes out and who's sideways. Michael Wolf. Okay. Little bitty accidenty.
A little bit.
Not being aware of your surroundings. That's what happened there. Sorry. Maybe a little. I can't even say. It was just a thing. Happens. I lost everyone at stage before modem shut down. Was in direct sunlight and overheated. Adam, I think we need to move the modem, bud. So we don't do that again.
Yeah, that's not good.
All right, so the stage was at lap 30, so that's definitely not an accident. Go to the pace car. Who's sideways or off track? Oh, Derek De Silva and Sylvain. Rewind. A little bit of net code. And wow. Okay. Okay. He's rolling. Okay.
Mm.
Wreck of the week, possibly. Hang on. Since we did a rating last week, let's go on board. Okay, I give the landing a 10.
Yeah, he stuck the landing for sure, but
He definitely stuck the landing. So this would have been 22. Looks like they come down and make contact. Maybe he was expecting the 16 to go lower than he did. I give the bounce off of the fence and taking out the flagman a 10.
yeah, poor Barney.
Yeah, that was definitely a 10. I don't know. I give the
I'm
flips.
definitely giving the catch fence a 10.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely give the catch fence a 10 for holding that truck on the track.
I where that yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but okay.
We're going to give that a 9.2.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna throw a gamble out here and go with like 8.5.
8.5. All right. Chat, your turn. You saw it here. You know what the wreck was. Put your votes in. Starlink is ordered. Man, Adam, I've actually heard I heard that Starlink and iRacing have actually worked well together because the latency is so low. So I hope that works out well for you. Michael Wolf, this happened Tuesday. Yeah, I know. We're going over both races. Yeah, maybe Michael was like kind of bumped and that made him go lower. I'm not entirely sure.
I don't know.
That wasn't Michael Wolf though. Oh, that was Kevin Graham, not Michael Wolf. Kevin Graham on the outside. You can see he does get bumped by the 17, but I think just not. I don't think it was enough. I do give Kevin a solid 3 on the pinball maneuver. That was pretty good.
I'd give Sylvan a 10 on the Arca break there. That's good.
Okay. Let's
Wink.
Okay. Yeah, Sylvan definitely gets a 10 on the Arca break. I'm pretty sure I did this to you, what, a season or 2 ago?
Oh, you done it more than once.
No, where it was like painfully obvious that you
yeah, more than once.
No, not more than once.
I know of at least twice, and they were both at Daytona.
Daytona doesn't count.
Oh, it counts.
Like he literally just turns into him.
Okay. Sorry.
I'd give him a 10 for the punt.
Yeah.
All right. Eddie, unless you have video evidence of it, sir, we cannot confirm nor deny that ever happening.
You have a whole database of the races, but we could pull that. We could pull that beautiful bean footage
Oh
out.
man, everything got corrupted and it's all gone.
Mhm.
That's unfortunate. Yes, we don't have it. All right, let's watch the pace truck come back down on pit road and then go right back out. And who's sideways here? I'm gonna guess it's back here. Oh, that's right. I watched this one. He just got a little loose coming off the corner. And then because it was in front of other people, the caution got thrown, yeah. Eat Hoppins. All right, go back to Eddie because Eddie, then he pits later. Let's watch the last couple of laps. I don't even think there was anybody running with you. You had Dalton Gibson, Devin Zimmerman coming for it.
Yeah, I think Zimmerman was pretty close.
Yeah.
He was there.
17 was being a pushy. Okay, is that Australian for something or being a little pushy or... Because that might mean something different here in America. Little pushy is kind of weird. Yeah, so Zimmerman definitely had some speed at the end. I think he probably pit after you. Man,
I don't know. I don't know when he pit. We may have pit on the same lap. I don't know. I know when I come off pit road, bro, I was like, I'm out of here. I got places to go.
You pit on lap 92.
Like, I got them good tires, bro. I'm taking advantage of them.
Oh, he actually pit a lap before you.
Oh, did he?
Yep. But he was coming. Dalton Gibson was... Oh, you know who made it through this? Travis Bennett. Because he went around everybody here for third and got Devin on, I think it was 2 laps to go. Yeah, it seemed a lot more... I'm curious what the next gen race would have been like if it was also at nighttime. Adam says he was being a pushy fucker early. Got it. Makes sense. Dalton took a late pit stop to get some laps led. Took a gamble on that, and it did not work. It was a strategy that he tried. Didn't work. And ended up towards the back of the field. But you can see Travis just goes around everybody. Like they're kind of sitting still. And he does get Devin, I think, with 1 or 2 laps to go. Wasn't as close as the finish last week, but definitely close. And that outside line, man, if you got that, you killed the inside line's momentum because he couldn't get up to the wall.
I mean, not only that, but the first 15 laps or so, that bottom line was golden. But after that, man, you wanted to migrate up. That second line was it.
Adam, yes, Eddie won. Edward Pecker hands.
Right. Let me smell my fingers. Yo, smell my meat baiters?
Yeah, so it had to have been last lap there that he got him. Yep, last lap. It was a good race, though. I enjoyed watching it. Eddie had so much fuel to burn. He was flooring it on the backstretch.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
I'm going to go for their pictures, and then Eddie's like, I'm going to go melt some tires.
Oh, yeah.
And he learned
Put the M on the front stretch.
There it is right there, folks. There's the M.
Oh, no. I don't think.
You didn't? Was it a cursive M? Because that looks like we're just doing the infinity symbol now.
Oh, we're doing all kinds of shit, son.
It was a well-deserved win for sure.
I tell you what, after the last couple of weeks, it was definitely welcome. Maybe that was them. I don't know.
Well, you being in the grass by just blowing your engine right there definitely explains why you were in the grass for the interview. Makes more sense now. All right. So now that we know the truck race worked, let's go to the next gen race. And let me see here.
Just waiting for you to break out in a Celine Dion song there, but
I know, right? We'll always love you. Oh, that was atrocious.
Yeah.
Eddie. Yeah. Sorry, bud. Sorry, I broke your eardrums a little.
Can't hear you.
Oh, did you mute me now?
What?
Not surprising. So truck race, super competitive. It went really well. There was a lot of clean racing and a lot of green flag. I will say that so far this rookie class, especially those top guys, Travis Bennett, Justin Bell, a couple of the other guys have shown some real speed, and the amount of I've seen a lot more respect on track this season towards the front half of the fields that you don't always see. Travis has commented on it. Shib Streams commented on it. Brian commented on it as well. So yeah, it's been good this season. All right, while Trading Paints loads in here. I don't think anything happened until here, yeah. So this strategy, so we had a caution come out. Joe Wright, the punching bag of the evening. Oh, we need to turn chat off. Got a little loose coming off the corner, which was a common occurrence. This was like one of my favorite cams on stream. Ryan Gomes tries to straighten him up a little bit, comes back up on track, locks it down. Almost. Oh my God, who was that? That was terrifying. Gotta thank Gomer for 78. Oh, bud. Interesting that he turned down the track and not back up. All right, so this is what Josh wanted us to talk about. So Josh takes a pit stop. He's one of like 5 or 6 drivers that did. Not many drivers did. So he's on fresh tires and everyone else is, oh, look, there goes Chucky. What happened there? There was a couple of these that didn't cause a caution. Hang on. Why are we so far back on the start? Interesting. All right. So Josh goes from, he started this after this caution in 20th place, I believe it was. I believe it was 20th. And makes his way all the way up to the second for the stage. And he's just like, he drives around people like they're sitting still. And I'm watching him on like the data, just watching his name go further up the field. I'm like, where the hell did Josh come from?
Substitute driver.
Huh?
Substitute driver.
Who'd you call, Josh?
Right. Modi Core. He called that driver Cody or Modi Core.
Yeah, Josh just kind of goes around literally everyone. It was fun to watch him navigate through all of this because it wasn't easy. There was lots of blocking. Oh, and I did notice that in the truck race and in the next gen race, anyone basically behind the 3 car was not getting around him. He was like, he took up the entire track, every chance he got.
Yeah.
It was
a lot of people, they don't realize that stupid blocks will not get you anywhere.
So yeah, so that was a pretty consistent thing. You can see, like when I was watching on the truck race, number 3 truck was in the front of like a 5 or 6 part car pack, and the front group was just pulling away. And as soon as those drivers got around him, they were catching the front. It was a pretty constant thing. But Josh just takes the high line, able to maintain so much more speed out of these corners than some of these other guys are. He's on new tires and drives up to a 2nd place for the win, or for the stage. So there's only 2 of the trackside guys present for the race. So in his interview, he said that he wanted to get as many stage points as they can. Oh, and he's shifting too. Was shifting a thing?
Wasn't for me.
Oh, okay.
Stayed in 5th, or I was going too fast to even worry about shit. Worry about that.
Well, I guess too much shifting for you could have, sent you back to the R&D department, huh?
No, that situation was fixed, bro. That was the truck race. At the stage caution, my paddle shifter broke. So downshifts were not fun.
Well, there was 2 more cautions you had to downshift for, but at least it was only downshifts, not upshifts.
I'm just glad it wasn't at like Sonoma or something.
Right?
That'd be horrible.
Head to the pits for 5 minutes. How long does it take to switch out that part?
It's like 2 screws. Well, 4 screws, because you got 2 that holds it into the wheel, and then 2 that holds a little metal plate on the extender.
Shifting allowed me to keep the RPNs up and get the run off the corner. Makes sense. I don't know if you guys can hear how gentle you have to be coming off these corners on the throttle input. This was every driver because the track was so hot. Yeah, he just drove around them all. After I knew where everyone was locked in the top 3 or top 2, whatever it was for this, because there was no competition for the leader, I just stayed on Josh and I was like, this is going to be more interesting than anybody else's. If anybody watched that stream last night back today, let me know how it went. What do you think I can improve? I'm always up for some constructive criticism. Please make it constructive, though. Or be an asshole. I'm fine with either one. Yeah, you can hear how delicate the inputs are. You kind of had to be.
Yeah, 4 was
I think we've ran this track in the next gens during the day every time. I want to see it at night. I want to see it at night in winter when the track temperature is like 78 degrees. And what that
I have a
does.
whole theory of, and a whole can of worms that would go down a big rabbit trail about the day versus night.
Eddie, we haven't gone down a rabbit hole in a long time. Let's do it.
I don't have time for that.
We've got all the time in the world. We've got the rest of the race.
Shit, I'm gonna have to jump here pretty soon.
Well, what's pretty soon? How much time you got?
I'd say probably about 30 minutes or so.
Rabbit hole, go.
I'm not doing it.
Man.
Not doing it, buddy.
So what other rabbit hole can we go down? We've got 30 minutes.
Don't know.
Also found when the fuel got lower and the tires wore out, staying in fourth down the entire backstretch worked as well. Interesting. I really want to go down this rabbit hole about the daytime, nighttime thing now.
There's a time and a place, and this ain't the time nor the place.
Next week, folks, stay tuned. We're, instead of reviewing races, we're going to go down the rabbit hole with Eddie. Literally, I'm going to name the video Down the Rabbit Hole with Eddie.
Yeah.
It's not happening next week either?
No.
Why? Well, I'll have to convince Eddie out off stream somehow.
Nah. Like I just said, time and place, and this ain't the time nor the place.
So yeah, so this is kind of how it finishes out. I think a couple more laps, Josh may have gotten to Devin. Maybe 5 more laps he would have got there. But at this pace too, you're really depending on that front right not getting stupid hot. But you kind of really didn't have a choice in that if you're going to drive this hard. Maybe 2-3 more laps you would have had Devin. But you see, if you push too hard there, right turning off the corner to keep it straight. But that should have been the stage. Yeah. Yeah.
It was a gamble right there to take them tires.
Yeah, it was.
That was, what, 110 laps still on a really, really hot track.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely was. Paid off for the stage points. Cautions out. I think this is this when I see smoke? What happened? So my question is, how did Devin get his lap back?
What do you mean?
So this is what happened. Oh, that's right. Brad Young was trying to get to the pits. And I guess something wasn't turning right, and Dave Wright just nailed it.
Yeah, public service announcement. You can't pit from the middle lane up and expect anything good to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. We got to get lower than that. So Devin pits, when did he pit? 85. So he's on pit road now. So I guess he wouldn't go. Like, how did he not get stuck behind the pace car for this?
Because he come out in front of me.
Oh, okay. you were going to get caught by the pace car, but okay, that makes sense. Man, talk about luck on that one.
Yeah. Big time.
Because then he's on new tires. Yeah, I was curious when I was watching this. I was like, I don't know how Devin got that lap back, but who am I
He
to
got
say?
luckier than the suck dick's what he did.
Luck. there's things you say that I'm not quite sure we're allowed to say. I'm pretty sure that's one of them.
I'm gonna say it anyway.
Oh, you heard it here, folks. Oh man. Okay, so Billy's sideways or backwards. Oh, I remember this. So it looked like he just went to the corner a little too hot. Makes contact with the 15. 15 makes contact with him. It's just bad news for everybody.
That's real bad.
That's real bad.
It's real bad.
And then there was one more with 20-ish laps to go.
Yeah, that's the one that screwed me, I think.
You're only going 145 here, so pace car's already.
Because I was needing that cycle to go through. Yep. 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 And yep.
This is Dalton Gibson and Ray Spears in the number 3 truck or car. They both kind of get loose off the corner. And then kind of make contact. Well, not kind of. Make contact when coming back. Locked it down. Just stood still. I actually don't think that was the end of it for some of these guys. It wasn't. I remember this. And you see they
Bet
both.
you got my soundboard muted.
I do, yeah. Chucky again. Ooh. Punch Josh.
Did he even try to slow down? Like, what are we doing?
He's off. I don't know what to say about this one.
I'm looking at this radar on this football game. There's a couple of things there that could have been done differently. But
Yeah. Josh definitely checked up for it. Was on the apron and then came back up because he says he thought the 3 was going to keep coming down, which I do understand that as well. I don't know. Me personally, I probably would have stayed on the apron, but then you do run the risk of the 3 still coming down. So like kind of calculated move. I don't know. I don't know. So then we restart this one, and Travis Bennett like gets a fantastic start here. This was the best start of the night in both series. He timed this perfectly with Devin and stayed on the outside, gave him a good battle for probably 5, 6, 7 laps. Ends up taking the lead from Devin at some point, and then Devin takes it back. Devin Butchno. Then Devin Zimmerman ends up passing Travis Bennett for second with 5, 6 laps coming, or 5, 6 laps left. And then, yeah, finishing order, Devin Butchno, Devin Zimmerman, and then Travis Bennett in third. But it was a good fight here at the end.
Yeah, I got screwed.
Yeah. Wait, what happened? So what happened on that caution for you?
So I had come down pit road to take my last stop till I could make it to the end.
Mm-hmm.
And I needed everybody else to cycle through and do the same. And that wreck happened. So that trapped me a lap down.
Right.
And then there was another wreck, and I got the wave around. Or no, I got the wave around off when everybody pit on that one.
You were gonna be Lucky
then,
Dog. You had to pat. You were second in line for Lucky Dog for that, for the last one.
Yeah, D Right got it.
Yeah.
So I got the wave around because everybody pit, and then after that, everybody I guess got new tires again, and I still had the old tires on because I couldn't pit.
You couldn't pit. Yeah.
I was just stuck. When you need a caution, there ain't one, but when you don't need one, there's a couple.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Typically happens. How it usually works.
That's how it goes.
Yep. So next week we're going to Talladega. First time we've had a super speedway. Well, not first time, but it's been a while since we've had a super speedway race in the middle of the season. Previously we've had one. Obviously Daytona starts the season, then Talladega's usually sometimes in the playoffs, but we never have 3 super speedway races in a single season. I know that there is no, you can't really plan for a Talladega. The only thing you can plan for is hopefully surviving and maybe some fuel strategy, but that kind of gets tossed out the window within a couple of laps. What is there a plan for next week, or is it just purely against survival?
I'm gonna get D Right something to make him stay awake. Other than that, I don't really have a plan, man. You just got to be at the right place at the right time with the right people around you, man. Like that's all that boils down to. I'm definitely gonna get that boy something to stay awake.
Oh my god, poor D Right.
I don't know what happened.
Dude, I don't think anybody knows. To this day, I still don't think we know.
It's like the Elliott Sadler Pocono crash. Nobody knows.
Oh man, that's funny. That's comic gold. We give him something to stay awake. Does that boy drink caffeine?
I don't know, but he needs to.
So we need to get him a cup of coffee at 8 o'clock?
Something like that, yeah.
Or some Nodos. Keep him up for everything.
Nodos, 5-hour energy.
There you go. Hey, also,
extra strength.
For anybody else watching out there, what happened with the fun run? We had like 20 drivers the first week, and then like 4 the next, last night. What the hell happened? Was everyone done racing last night?
I think everybody confused this race with the fun run.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm just salty about that damn caution, man. It was goofy, but
I get it. That was purely throttle control coming off turn 4, and two drivers just losing it.
Yeah, or they could have just lit off of it and been, oh, okay. But no, yeah, whatever. When in doubt, throttle out, right?
Yep. If we go back to this track next season, which I imagine we probably will, I've actually really enjoyed the 1.5 mile season, honestly. But if we go back to this track next season, I think the next gen race needs to be at night. Put the truck race during the day. But
I don't think the truck needs to go during the day.
was it loose too, or was it pushy?
The truck was fine.
Okay, so night race all the time. I want to see what the difference is, personally.
I'm not going down this path. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. You're trying to bait me into it.
I'm not trying to bait. I'm not trying to bait you into anything. I'm just saying personally, I want to see it at night, because I think every race here has been during the day. I'd have to go back at the schedules and look, but I think that every race here has been during the day. In this car, I think we need to switch it up next season. Make a slide around. It's too much fun and promotes better driving. Right. That's the.
Y'all are baiting the fuck out of me. Promotes better driving, bro. Y'all can't even practice. Get out of here with that.
At least it wasn't me this time. You know, I can end this stream real quick by starting with the Coda conversation.
Sure.
Lime Rock Park, I can promise you guys, is also not going to be on the schedule. That would be a disaster in these cars. Be interesting.
Yeah.
But it would be a disaster. Too much grip, people drive over their heads. Not enough grip, and people still drive over their heads, though.
Yeah.
That's kind of the overarching theme. It's been like that for the last couple of seasons.
How many cautions have we had in the next gen at this track? How many cautions do we have in the trucks at this track?
Yeah, I'll go with that. But yeah, anyways, I want to see this race at night. I want to see what happens. I want to see a not 127 degree track temperature. And then it's also got to be in the winter so that the track's like 72 degrees. That'd be awesome. Make that bitch at like December 15th. Set the air temperature to 68 degrees. Track temperature 75 degrees. 2 a.m. I'm on to something here. Anyways, that's besides the point. What else we got to talk about? Talladega's coming up for Tuesday and Wednesday next week. I will be broadcasting Tuesday nights as normal, and I believe Guy should be back for Wednesday. So Tony Starch will be back Wednesday. We had Ricky Spud up in the booth on Wednesday night. And then what's after NSRA race? Because we do talk about them as well. NSRA is going to be at, where's their schedule? Where are they going? They're going to be at Daytona in the Summer Shootout Series, powered by Chevyland, in the trucks. So that should be an interesting race. I will be live on Sunday for that as well. Possibly. Depends on if Guy will be back on or not. I may have to get him to cover that. That is my anniversary. So we may not make that one. But nevertheless, it will be broadcasted by somebody. And then Josh says we've not had as many cautions this season as we had the first 2 races of last season. Well, I could probably agree with that. I'm not really sure though. I'd have to go back and look at the stats.
Wasn't necessarily the route or argument I was making with that, but you're probably right.
And then ASR Tour is coming back
Monday.
Monday? Is it this Monday? So ASR will be back. So Guy will definitely be in town because he's broadcasting that. So Tony Starks will be here Monday, maybe Tuesday. Or no, not Tuesday. Maybe Sunday. And then I will do the Tuesday race and we'll be here Thursday. And we're definitely not going to cover the day-night situation with Eddie. We're going to find a different rabbit hole to go down. I don't know what rabbit hole, but we're going to go down a rabbit hole. It's been far too long since we've gone down an Eddie rabbit hole.
Oh, we're in a weather delay.
At the Texans game?
Yeah.
Are they in Chicago or are they in Texas? You said Ohio earlier, right?
Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Tunnels in Boston. We can do that.
Joshy was supposed to be getting me some info on that since he's like right there.
That was like 2 years ago. Josh, what are you doing, bud? The world wants to know about these tunnels in Boston.
Underground Boston tunnels.
We should go down some rabbit hole on history. That would be interesting. I don't know if people would stick around for that. Adam would be like, Americans are fucking nuts. Yeah. Anyways, this is pretty much how the race ends. Devin Bacino up front wins the race. Devin Zimmerman comes in second. And Travis Bennett comes in third. It was a good race. It was fun to watch.
Josh
exciting.
Searching for this watch.
We heard the watch story already. Again, this is open to anybody in the league. So if you ever want to come on and have a conversation with us, we are more than happy to have you. We'd love to have you, actually. So if you want, reach out to me. Reach out to Eddie if you really want to, preferably me. And we will make that happen.
Oh, that's contact after the checkers.
You're right. Ryan Gomes, penalized. What is that? Losing all the points for the race? I like it.
Oh, is there contact there too?
I think so.
There's 2 of them.
Oh my God. You guys.
Get them.
Read the rule book, people. Has Devin, or is not Devin, has Sylvan done the points yet? Probably not.
Trucks, I think, are.
I'll go work on that tomorrow. I don't want to do it right now. Anyways, that's going to be it for us, folks. Do appreciate you guys coming by. For all of the people that are here tonight, Adam joining us from South Australia, from Adelaide area. Josh Hall, we need more information about the tunnels in Boston. We had a Brad Young and Michael Wolf, and we had a bunch of different people. Chucky was in here at one point. I don't know if he is anymore or not. But I do appreciate y'all coming by. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell to be alerted every time the SCSRA broadcasting team goes live. We are filling up our schedule, trying to get it as full as we can, so we are broadcasting every day of the week. If there are leagues that are out there looking for a broadcasting platform, we're trying to expand. So let us know. That's it for me here in Austin, Texas. Eddie, you got anything else, bud?
No, I don't think so, buddy.
All right. That's going to be it for us, folks. Thanks for dropping by. We will see y'all next week.